A wise person can change their mind. A fool never does. Keep that sentence close to you, especially on the days when you feel strange, because you notice that you are changing. There are moments in life when something inside you begins to shift very quietly, not all at once, not in a dramatic way, just a slow change in how you see things. Ideas that once felt solid start to soften. Beliefs you carried for years stop fitting the same way. Certainties that used to hold you steady begin to feel incomplete. And little by little, you notice that you're seeing more layers, more depth, more truth. At first, this can feel confusing. It can feel like you are standing between two versions of yourself. One part of you no longer belongs to who you used to be, and another part is still learning how to exist in this new space. Sometimes there's even a quiet emptiness, a feeling of being in transit, of not holding tightly to the things that once defined you. And that can be uncomfortable. You might wonder if you're losing something, if you're becoming uncertain, if you're drifting. But you're not. You're growing. Changing your mind is not weakness, it's not instability, it's a sign that something inside you is alive enough to keep learning. A wise person lives as a learner. They don't see themselves as someone who has arrived. They see themselves as someone who is still walking, still observing, still reflecting, still adjusting their understanding as life reveals more. What you understand today is not the final truth. It's your closest view so far, formed from what you've lived, what you felt, what you've questioned. And tomorrow, after more experience, you may see further. You may see more clearly. You may see more deeply. You may notice something you couldn't notice before. And that's not a problem. That's the path. The fool clings to certainty, not because certainty is truth, but because certainty feels safe. It takes effort to reflect. It takes humility to admit that your view can grow. It takes courage to let go of rigid ideas. And reflection, real reflection, asks something from you. It asks you to pause, to question, to look again. To be willing to say, I see this differently now. The wise person is not someone who knows everything. The wise person is someone who knows they are still learning. There is a quiet peace in living this way, because you stop demanding perfection from yourself. You stop needing to have all the answers. You stop pretending to be certain about things that are still unfolding. Something inside you relaxes. You can breathe. You can change. You can let your understanding grow with your life. And maybe this is part of awakening. Not a sudden moment, not a dramatic event, but a gradual opening. You start to notice that you're not as attached to your old ways of seeing. You don't hold so tightly to every opinion. You don't need to defend every idea. You begin to observe more, to listen more, to feel more. And yes, this can feel unfamiliar, because the ground beneath you is shifting, because the identity you once held is evolving, because you're learning to live with more openness. But this space you're entering, this space between who you were and who you're becoming, it's sacred. This is where awareness grows. This is where understanding deepens. This is where your vision becomes more complete. And even when the path feels uncertain, even when you don't fully know where you're going, you are becoming more whole. A wise person can change their mind, and in that simple truth, there is freedom.